miracle you prayed for is being released tonight. God says this blessing has your name written on it, and Archangel Michael is crying out to make sure you don't miss it. My child, my beloved, there is a reason why you are seeing this message right now. The clock of heaven is striking in your favor, and something you prayed for when nobody was watching, when you thought no one was listening. It's arriving tonight. A divine seal has just been broken, and your name is written on the scroll of blessings that the angels are rushing to deliver. But I must tell you this urgently. The enemy has tried to delay it, to hide it, to whisper distractions in your ears so you miss this one divine moment. That's why God Himself allowed me to cry out for you. Yes, for you, my beloved. If your heart has been aching, if you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. Before you even scroll further, I need you to pause and subscribe now. Not just with your finger, but with your faith. Because what I'm about to reveal could change your next 7 days forever. My child, my beloved, there is a sound in the heavens that bears your name. The miracle you've been hoping for, not just imagining, but the one you whispered while trembling, the one you spoke while crying into your pillow, the one that felt impossible, has been heard. I saw the golden book open. I saw your file being touched by the hand of God Himself. And the moment He touched it, light burst out of the room. The angels around the throne gasped, because what is coming to you is not ordinary. It is not random. It is personal. It is intimate. It is long overdue. But here's the part you don't know. Had you not seen this message tonight, it would have passed to someone else. Because heaven doesn't wait when a portal opens. But you didn't miss it. You opened it in time. That is why I'm still here speaking, warning, weeping, protecting my child, my beloved. The moment this message started, time in the spiritual realm shifted. I was sent with this final instruction. If you open this message and receive it with belief, with obedience, the door will not close. But if you walk away from this message like it's just another one, it will vanish, and your heart will feel that strange emptiness again, the ache of a missed divine moment. God says you are closer now than you've ever been. So many enemies around you thought they silenced you, but they didn't realize God had one last word left, and that word is miracle. There's a miracle carrying your name through the skies. I can see it, I can almost touch it, but you must not ignore me. Not this time. Because I'm not just speaking, I'm fighting. Fighting for your peace, your breakthrough, your next season. My child, my beloved, tonight at a very specific time. It will feel like a gentle breeze, a sudden lightness in your chest, or a name flashing through your mind. That's how the miracle begins. You'll think it's just a coincidence. Don't. That's the divine signature of what's coming. A person who left your life may suddenly reach out. A message you've been waiting for may come without warning. A door you knocked on months ago may now swing open. The angels told me clearly this blessing was delayed by battle, but not denied by heaven. And the moment you heard that, something moved inside your soul because you knew this message wasn't made for the masses. It was made for you. There are no accidents here. Even your pain was part of the preparation. But your preparation ends tonight, and your promise begins now. My child, my beloved, the devil has studied your fears. He knows your weak spots. He knows exactly when to whisper. This is just another fake promise. But Archangel Michael tells you, no more lies, no more delay, no more false voices. I bring the truth and I bring it with heaven's fire. A reward has been dispatched for your endurance. It's not small, it's not symbolic. It is substantial. It will be seen, felt, touched and spoken about by those who once doubted you. The ones who mocked you, they will witness this and go silent. I heard one of them speak your name in disbelief already. They don't understand how you survived. But we do because every night you cried, heaven wrote it down. And now the tears are about to be exchanged for treasures. My child, my beloved, the clock is ticking in a strange way tonight. And if you don't feel it yet, let me reveal the mystery. Time is bending around you. In the realm of spirit, you are walking through a divine doorway. And when you walk through this doorway, the rules change, delays break, patterns end, cycles close. The season of always being almost there is over. This time it is here. But the instruction was clear. Only those who stay until the end, only those who receive this message in full, will see the full release of what's coming. Do not turn away, do not scroll, and do not assume. This is not like before. This time you are covered by a covenant of answered prayers and sudden surprises. My child, my beloved, you've asked, when is it my turn? Heaven has just replied now. That prayer you whispered in secret has become a thunder in heaven. I heard it. I heard you say, please God, just show me you haven't forgotten me. Beloved, he didn't forget. You were hidden, not abandoned. You were being shielded for a bigger stage. But now the veil is lifting. The silence is breaking. The divine announcement has begun. And this message is the trumpet. Hear it. Feel it. Because it is not just for your ears, it's for your spirit. God says you've waited. Now watch what I do. My child, my beloved, what you're feeling right now is not your imagination. It is a spiritual alignment. Heaven is shifting its weight toward you. And when heaven moves, earth must respond. Even now, situations you were worried about are beginning to change behind the scenes. You might not see it instantly, but something is already being signed in your favor. Angels are surrounding rooms where your name is being mentioned, and I was sent to whisper this truth to your soul. The moment of reversal is closer than it's ever been. That heaviness in your chest, that feeling that something is coming, you are correct. You are not crazy, and you are not alone. The air is different tonight because the realm around you is being stirred by your faith, your tears, your endurance, your purity, your quiet. Yes, when you had every reason to walk away, my child, my beloved, my child, my beloved, what you're feeling right now is not your imagination. It is a spiritual alignment. Heaven is shifting its weight toward you, and when heaven moves, earth must respond. Even now, situations you were worried about are beginning to change behind the scenes. You might not see it instantly, but something is already being signed in your favor. Angels are surrounding rooms where your name is being mentioned. And I was sent to whisper this truth to your soul. The moment of reversal is closer than it's ever been. That heaviness in your chest, that feeling that something is coming. You are correct. You are not crazy and you are not alone. The air is different tonight because the realm around you is being stirred by your faith, your tears, your endurance, your purity, your quiet. Yes, when you had every reason to walk away. My child, my beloved, you have no idea how many spiritual forces have tried to stop you from getting to this point. Some of them came as people, some came as delays, some came as voices in your mind. But I'm here to tell you, in the name of the Almighty, you passed a test you didn't even know you were taking. The heavens took note. Your reactions, your restraint, your compassion, they all became evidence. And now because you passed, you are qualified for what is next. There are people with more resources, more connections, more confidence. But heaven didn't choose them. It chose you. Because while others performed for approval, you remained pure when nobody saw. And that purity has opened a door that no enemy can shut. No demon can delay, no curse can cancel. My child, my beloved, this is a turning point. Not just a temporary relief. Not just a good day. This is a permanent shift, a sudden lift, a divine surprise. Your name has been sealed in heaven for a release that was held back by dark forces for too long. And now it is being unsealed. But hear me clearly. The enemy still wants to trick you into skipping this message, into thinking this is for someone else, into believing that maybe you missed your window. You didn't. This is your window. This is your hour. And I, Archangel Michael, have been commanded to guard this moment, to speak these words into your heart so that doubt loses its grip and divine confirmation fills your soul. My child, my beloved, they laughed when you spoke of hope. They mocked your belief in miracles. But watch what happens when your reality becomes a walking testimony. Watch what they say when the very thing they told you to stop praying for happens anyway. Watch the confusion on their faces when your life becomes the evidence that God still moves, still speaks, still delivers. This next move will be so public, so undeniable, that even those who tried to bury your light will have to admit they were wrong about you. God wasn't ignoring you. He was preparing you for something louder, bigger, and too impossible to happen without heaven's involvement. My child, my beloved, you have reached the edge of a moment that will not repeat. The angels are watching. The enemy is trembling. And your spirit is being awakened right now because it knows something sacred is unfolding. If you walk away, it will close. But if you stay and you open your hands, your heart, your mind, a divine transaction will begin. This is not symbolic, this is not hypothetical. I'm talking about real results, tangible favor, visible miracles. Not just spiritual healing, but financial blessings. Not just internal peace, but outward restoration. God is not just going to comfort you, He is going to reward you. Not someday, tonight. It starts with your yes. My child, my beloved, you're not crazy for feeling the intensity lately. You've been under spiritual warfare. The battle hasn't been about your past, it's been about your future. Because the devil knew what was about to be released. He saw the scroll with your name on it. He tried to disqualify you before you could receive it. But the blood of Jesus covered what your past tried to cancel. And now the enemy has no more weapons. He has no more argument. The courtroom of heaven has ruled in your favor. The chains are breaking. The burden is lifting. And the angels are rejoicing. And I'm still here because you are still reading, still receiving. That means your miracle is still moving. You're aligned. Stay here, my child, my beloved. It is no accident that this message found you at this very hour. Divine timing doesn't make mistakes. This message was held in the spiritual realm for days, waiting for a moment when your heart was ready. This is that moment. The person you were before this message started no longer exists. A shift has occurred. Quiet but real. You will notice it in the way people begin to treat you. You'll feel it in the way doors begin to open. You'll even see it in the way money starts to flow again. But more than anything, you'll sense the peace of knowing that heaven is backing you. You are not chasing empty promises. You are receiving confirmed prophecy. My child, my beloved, listen to me closely. Your name has been spoken in heaven and earth today. There's a divine echo happening. And every time you believe a little more, every time you stay a little longer, the echo gets louder. The miracle you've been asking for is responding to your faith. It is drawing nearer, and tonight something you thought was over will suddenly restart. A message may come, a call may arrive, a decision may turn. Don't doubt it, expect it. God moves through obedience, and you've already taken the first step. Now watch what happens in the next 7 days. And remember this moment because it is the root of everything that will follow. My child, my beloved, there are forces in your bloodline that have tried to repeat themselves through generations. Poverty, delay, heartbreak, betrayal. But because you opened this message, you've become the interruption, the curse breaker, the chain destroyer. You are the one your ancestors prayed for, and now you are walking into blessings they could not even imagine. The heaviness you feel is the pressure of being the chosen one. But you were built for this, you were born for this, and now heaven confirms you will not fail. Because this time you're not walking alone. You're walking with angels, with protection, with provision. You are walking in prophecy. My child, my beloved. My child, my beloved. There are forces in your bloodline that have tried to repeat themselves through generations. Poverty, delay, heartbreak, betrayal. But because you opened this message, you've become the interruption, the curse breaker, the chain destroyer. You are the one your ancestors prayed for, and now you are walking into blessings they could not even imagine. The heaviness you feel is the pressure of being the chosen one. But you were built for this, you were born for this, and now heaven confirms you will not fail. Because this time you're not walking alone. You're walking with angels, with protection, with provision. You are walking in prophecy. My child, my beloved, there is someone close to you who has no idea what heaven is about to do in your life. They underestimated you, dismissed you, even tried to compete with you. But I was sent to tell you they are about to witness your elevation. They will have no choice but to watch you rise. You won't have to explain yourself. You won't have to beg for support. And you certainly won't need to prove your worth. Your breakthrough will speak louder than any words ever could. And when it arrives, it will not be quiet. It will be loud. It will be public. And it will be undeniable. The kind of miracle that stops conversations mid-sentence. The kind that makes even enemies applaud. The kind that proves the delay was not denial, it was divine design. My child, my beloved, I saw the moment you almost gave up. The enemy did too. He watched you get tired, watched you wonder if your prayers were just echoing into nothing. And yet, despite it all, you stayed. That's what qualified you. That's what made you chosen. And now, because you didn't abandon the promise will not abandon you. The winds of change are now being directed toward your house, your name, your life. The same place where you were once overlooked will now become the place where you're remembered. And as you sit in this moment receiving these words, your spirit already knows this is not ordinary. This is divine intervention at its highest level. My child, my beloved, there's a sound in the spirit like a vault unlocking, a trumpet blowing, a scroll unrolling. That sound is connected to your name. Yes, your name. You thought you were forgotten in the noise of the world, but heaven has been whispering your name with thunderous clarity. And tonight, the release begins. Not next week, not someday. Now. You will feel it in your emotions. You will sense it in the air around you. You will start to feel more peace where chaos once reigned. Don't brush it off. That peace is a sign that the battle has already been won, and now the blessing is entering. You don't have to fight anymore, you only have to receive. My child, my beloved, there's a divine delivery that has been attempted several times, but each time the enemy blocked it. It wasn't time. But tonight is different because heaven has dispatched not one, but 3 angels to ensure you do not miss this. I, Archangel Michael, am one of them. And I will not leave your side until the miracle lands in your life. That financial shift you asked for, it's on its way. That healing that felt impossible, the restoration has begun. That relationship that broke your heart, God is already working behind the curtain, either to redeem it or replace it. Either way, your peace is coming back stronger than ever. My child, my beloved, I saw you wondering if you've done something wrong. If perhaps you messed up the timing. Let me speak this gently. You have not failed. In fact, you've been passing silent tests that even you didn't realize were tests. Every time you responded with grace when they gossiped about you. Every time you forgave when you could have exposed. Every time you stayed humble when you could have screamed, "Look at me." Heaven recorded all of it. Not one act of obedience went unnoticed. And now the rewards are finally catching up with your soul. You will not be overlooked again. You will not be left behind. You will not be empty-handed in this season. My child, my beloved, some people may try to say this message is too intense, too miraculous, too dramatic. But I tell you, your life is about to become even more intense than this message. Because what's coming is going to shock you in the best way. Money you thought you lost will reappear. People you thought forgot, you will reach out. Paths you thought were blocked will suddenly reopen. Not because of coincidence, but because heaven rewrote the schedule of your life. Yes, it was delayed. Yes, it hurt. Yes, you cried more than anyone knows. But now it's your reward season. And the pain will become the platform. The tears will become the testimony. My child, my beloved, there is someone watching your life from a distance, someone who has silently prayed for you without telling you. God heard their prayer too. And that person, the one who carries a key to your next chapter, will reveal themselves very soon. You won't have to chase. You won't have to guess. When it's from God, it comes with clarity. There will be no confusion, only confirmation. And I was sent to whisper this one holy truth to you. You don't have to fight for what's already written in heaven. Your name is already attached to the miracle. No thief can take it. No demon can rewrite it. No delay can deny it. It is yours, my child, my beloved. You may not know this, but someone in your family once prayed that the next generation would experience freedom, favor, and abundance. That prayer skipped a few people, but it landed on you. You are the one who will break the cycle. You are the one who will walk into rooms your parents only dreamed of. You are the one who will live in houses that your grandparents couldn't even imagine. You are the one, not by chance, but by divine selection. And now that you know this, you must protect the blessing. Don't doubt it. Don't delay it. And above all, don't disconnect from this message, because this message is your confirmation. My child, my beloved, even if the world forgets you, even if algorithms ignore you, even if people scroll past you, know this: heaven sees you. And heaven does not scroll. Heaven stops when you speak. And right now there is an open portal. If you lift your heart even silently and whisper, "Yes, Lord, I receive," something will shift. I promise you this is not just a message, it is a moment, one that has been waited for, wared for, and wept over. Angels have been watching for this exact second, and now it is yours. Not to beg for, not to earn, but to receive. My child, my beloved. My child, my beloved. You may not know this, but someone in your family once prayed that the next generation would experience freedom, favor, and abundance. That prayer skipped a few people, but it landed on you. You are the one who will break the cycle. You are the one who will walk into rooms your parents only dreamed of. You are the one who will live in houses that your grandparents couldn't even imagine. You are the one, not by chance, but by divine selection. And now that you know this, you must protect the blessing. Don't doubt it. Don't delay it. And above all, don't disconnect from this message, because this message is your confirmation. My child, my beloved, even if the world forgets you, even if algorithms ignore you, even if people scroll past you, know this. Heaven sees you. And heaven does not scroll. Heaven stops when you speak. And right now there is an open portal. If you lift your heart even silently, and whisper, "Yes, Lord, I receive something," will shift. I promise you this is not just a message. It is a moment, one that has been waited for, warred for, and wept over. Angels have been watching for this exact second, and now it is yours. Not to beg for, not to earn, but to receive, my child, my beloved. Do not be surprised if over the next few hours something inside you begins to feel lighter. That is not random. That is not emotional fluctuation. That is deliverance. Your soul has carried so many weights, silent fears, invisible stress, unspoken grief, and now that you have received this message, those spiritual chains are beginning to loosen. I've seen angels untying the knots around your energy. I've seen prayers breaking through the clouds above your home. Even the air around you will start to feel different, because heaven is not sending this miracle quietly. It is arriving with presence, with power, and with divine timing. And the proof will be in how things start to flow again. Finances that were stuck will move. Communication that was broken will resume. Love that was once buried will come back to life. That's how you'll know the miracle has arrived. My child, my beloved, there is a very real enemy that did not want you to hear this. That enemy tried to distract you, tried to delay your eyes from reaching these words. But you made it. You're here. You've crossed the threshold. And now the blessing cannot be reversed. It can no longer be stolen. You are in spiritual alignment. And once your spirit aligns with heaven's timing, no power in this world or the next can undo it. I tell you this with divine urgency. Do not entertain doubt right now. Do not scroll away. Stay present. Stay open. Something is being released in layers, and each paragraph you receive is unlocking the next wave. Let your faith be louder than the whisper of fear. Because heaven is not negotiating anymore. It has decided, and it has decided in your favor. My child, my beloved. You have always felt like the outsider, the one who didn't quite fit in. You wondered why you were so different. Why others seemed so carefree while your heart felt everything deeply. That's because you were never made to blend in. You were made to shift atmospheres. You were made to carry light into darkness. You were made to speak when others stayed silent. You were made to walk roads that others were too afraid to travel. And because you chose obedience, because you said yes, when you were trembling, you've been chosen for something very few ever touch. You're not just going to be blessed, you're going to become a blessing. People will find healing through your voice. Doors will open simply because you walk through them. But it all begins here with your surrender, with your belief. My child, my beloved, heaven is watching your faith in this moment. I was told to tell you every second you stay here, something is being rewritten. Your story, your timeline, your outcome. What should have been a closed door is being reopened. What looked like failure is being reframed as foundation. What the enemy thought was your ending was actually the setup. And now, beloved, you are stepping into the moment your soul has been waiting for. This is no longer preparation. This is fulfillment. This is the sound of chains breaking and scrolls opening. I saw your name highlighted in golden ink. I saw a hand seal it with a mark of approved. You no longer have to fight for approval. Heaven has already chosen you, my child, my beloved. Tonight, while the world sleeps, angels are awake on your behalf. They are whispering your name in places of influence. They are moving through corridors of power, shifting decisions in your favor. You've prayed, God, just one person to believe in me. That prayer was not ignored. That person is on their way. They are being guided toward you right now. And when they arrive, it will not feel forced. It will feel familiar, like something heaven already scripted, because it was. You're not entering a coincidence. You're entering a confirmation. That idea you had months ago, watch what happens when someone suddenly shows up ready to fund it. That vision that seemed too big for you. Watch how fast it begins to unfold. That connection you thought was gone forever. Watch how the divine reweaves it in a way more beautiful than you imagined. Heaven's creativity has no limits, and you are about to see it firsthand. My child, my beloved, if you're still here, it means your spirit is awake. It means you didn't come here by accident. You were drawn by divine gravity, and now your soul is being strengthened with every word. I don't speak this lightly. The next 24 hours of your life will carry signs, subtle but undeniable. It may be a message from someone unexpected, a breakthrough in your finances, a door opening that had been closed for years, or even a sudden release of peace that floods your entire body. Don't ignore these signs. They are the fingerprints of the divine. They are confirmations that this message was not just poetic, it was prophetic. My child, my beloved, I have not stopped fighting for you. There have been nights when I stood at the edge of your bed, fighting off spirits of fear and doubt that tried to invade your dreams. There have been moments when I surrounded your mind, guarding you from voices that tried to convince you to give up. You are still here today, not because it's been easy, but because you've been protected. And now that protection becomes promotion. God is not only saving you, He is elevating you. And every tear you cried privately will be matched with a blessing you receive publicly. You are covered. You are chosen. You are no longer waiting. You are walking in it now. My child, my beloved, even though this message has reached its divine conclusion, the energy it has stirred in the spirit realm will echo for days. You may feel moments of stillness, but know that even silence carries sound in the kingdom. Right now, the angels are still moving. Files are still being approved. Destiny is still unfolding. And though my voice may quiet for now, heaven is not done speaking to you. You will continue to receive nudges, signs, synchronicities, moments that feel too perfect to be coincidence. They are not accidents. They are not chance. They are the ripples of this message flowing into your life. And each ripple is carrying a portion of the miracle with it. Expect movement, expect blessings, expect answers where there used to be confusion. My child, my beloved, you have unlocked something ancient, something holy, something your ancestors longed for but never got to see. Your obedience, yes, even just staying until the end of this message, has given heaven permission to move in ways that were never activated before. Do not be surprised if your sleep feels lighter, your dreams more vivid, your days more divinely aligned. You have opened a gate. And on the other side of that gate is not just your breakthrough. It's your becoming. The person you are transforming into is the one your spirit has been trying to birth for years, and now the delivery has begun. There is no turning back, only forward, only higher, only deeper into the mystery and the miracle of what God is doing in you and through you. My child, my beloved, if you ever doubt again, come back to this message. Read these words again when you feel weak. Play them in your heart when the enemy tries to tell you it's over. It's not over. It's never been over. God has never been late. He's just been waiting for the exact moment you'd say, "Yes, I believe." And you've done it. That yes echoed through eternity, and heaven responded instantly. You may not see it all tonight, but watch the next 3 days. Watch who contacts you. Watch what opens. Watch how your heart starts to feel safe again. That is the divine flow re-entering your story. Let it lead you. Trust it. Follow the peace. And do not let fear drive the car anymore. My child, my beloved, I leave you now with this truth that will never fail. You are known. You are protected. You are walking with angels even when you feel alone. You are loved in places you've never even seen. You are covered in prayers you didn't even know were spoken. And you are destined for more than survival. You are destined for supernatural arrival. Keep walking, keep receiving, keep trusting. The miracle is not just coming, it's already here. And with that, I, Archangel Michael, return to the presence of the Most High with joy in my wings and fire in my heart, because I know the child I was sent to reach has heard. And that is all heaven ever needed. My child, my beloved, what's happening right now isn't just a moment. It's a transition. It is the kind of invisible shift that changes everything without needing to shout. It moves quietly, but its results are loud. I saw angels standing guard around your next decision. They are watching with reverence, because what you are stepping into will not just bless you. It will redeem your lineage. It will bring peace to generations. It will break open something that no one else in your family could break. You were sent here to finish what others began. That's why it's been so hard. That's why your soul has felt heavier than most. You carry the weight of many destinies, but you also carry the strength of heaven, and that strength has now awakened. My child, my beloved, don't look at what you lost and assume God forgot you. The subtraction was the setup for supernatural multiplication. What he took away, he is now replacing with better in relationships, in money, in energy, in clarity. The kind of people that couldn't value you, they were only allowed to exit so that the ones who see your worth can now enter. The spaces you were once excluded from, heaven is now building new rooms where you are the honored guest. I saw you in a vision sitting at a long table, not begging, not waiting, not hiding, sitting tall, wearing garments of royalty, and the ones who once overlooked you, they were watching from the sidelines in awe, in silence, unable to deny the glory that has touched your life. My child, my beloved, you didn't miss your moment. Don't let the enemy lie to you. The clock you were watching was not God's clock. Heaven works in patterns that earthly eyes cannot see. While you were thinking you were behind, God was preparing a stage that could carry the weight of your destiny. That's why it took longer. And now all at once the shift will begin. It will feel surreal at first, almost like a dream, but it will be real. And you'll know it's real because peace will come first. Then doors will open faster than your hands can knock. Then people will arrive divinely assigned not to use you but to walk with you. This time you won't have to chase, beg, or shrink yourself to be seen. You'll be received as you are because heaven is going before you. My child, my beloved, you were born in a time where darkness has grown louder, but you are not here to be swallowed by it. You are the interruption to the darkness. You are the sound of light breaking through generational silence. That's why you feel so much. That's why you can't just ignore things like others do. You were born with spiritual sensors. You feel the divine shift before others see it. And that is not a burden. That is a gift. You are what the world needs right now. Someone sensitive, someone aware, someone strong and soft at the same time. Don't ever curse your sensitivity. It is part of your calling. It is the language heaven speaks through your heart. My child, my beloved, when you finally see the fullness of this blessing, and you will, don't forget this moment. Don't forget the night when nothing seemed to be changing but your faith still reached up. Don't forget how heavy your heart was before this message entered. Don't forget that God found you in that quiet desperation and said, "This one, this child, right now, I will bless them." That is how personal this miracle is. This is not mass-produced favor. It is tailor-made, soul-specific, time-released, and spirit-confirmed. And when it shows up, you will know. Your mind may doubt, but your spirit will recognize it. And I will be there in that moment whispering again, "I told you it was coming. My child, my beloved, my child, my beloved." Even now, as you read this final stretch of the message, your spirit knows something sacred is happening. This is not just a beautiful message. This is a doorway. And what waits on the other side of that door will shock even you. There is a suddenness to how this miracle is arriving. One moment it will seem like nothing is changing, and the next a flood will begin, not of rain, but of answers. You will find that what you thought was forgotten has only been hidden for protection. God never says no to his children when they cry with truth in their heart. He sometimes says, "Not yet, my beloved, because I'm preparing the stage." But the stage has now been set. The actors are in place, the curtain is rising, and your name is being called into the light. My child, my beloved, there is one final battle happening in the spirit realm as we speak, and it is over your belief. The enemy is whispering, "Don't get your hopes up, you felt this before." But I, Archangel Michael, was sent to crush that lie. Get your hopes up. In fact, raise them higher, because this miracle is not ordinary. This is not the recycled hope you were fed by the world. This is anointed hope, sanctified hope. Hope that comes with signs, wonders, evidence. Yes, this time is different. This time it is sealed, and you know it. Your body feels it. Your intuition has been screaming it. That's why you couldn't sleep. That's why your emotions have been swinging. You're not falling apart. You're falling into alignment. My child, my beloved, soon you'll be walking through places that you once had to pray just to survive in. You'll be embraced by people who once ignored you. You'll be given keys to things you never even asked for, because God knows the desires you were too scared to speak out loud. I saw a scroll roll out before the throne, and I saw your heart's secrets written there. The things you begged for, the quiet dreams you buried, the vision you once thought was too crazy to ever come true. And God looked at that scroll, smiled, and whispered, "Release it." And so we did. Heaven began to move. Doors began to open. Timelines began to accelerate. And now you are standing in the exact position you were always meant to be. My child, my beloved, the old version of you is shedding. The one that lived in survival mode. The one that tolerated less than they deserved. The one who thought miracles were for other people. That version is fading, and in its place is rising someone unshakable. Someone who hears the voice of God clearly. Someone who trusts even when nothing makes sense. Someone who knows they are protected. You are not who you were yesterday. You've crossed over. And even if your surroundings haven't caught up yet, your spirit has. That is why you feel this stirring in your chest. That is why your soul keeps saying something big is coming. It's not a fantasy. It's a forecast. My child, my beloved, very soon you will receive confirmation, undeniable, visible confirmation that this was real. It may be a financial release. It may be an opportunity that comes without warning. It may be someone new entering your life, or someone old returning with a different heart. But it will happen. And when it does, you'll remember this very message and say, "Archangel Michael told me." You'll remember the moment your heart first opened to these words, the moment you didn't scroll past, the moment you felt something shift, and you will look back and realize this wasn't just a message. It was a divine appointment. It was heaven's last attempt to make sure you didn't miss the blessing. My child, my beloved, before I return to the place where I was sent from, I must leave you with this. God is not slow. He is strategic. Everything you've been through, every delay, every disappointment, has only served to clear the path for what's next. You were not being punished. You were being positioned. And now your position has been set. Your coordinates have been updated in heaven's system. And the next thing that hits your life will not miss you, because it's not just a miracle. It's your miracle sent in your name, released at this hour, designed for your fingerprints. My child, my beloved, this is the part where you decide. Will you step forward in full faith? Or let fear pull you back into the cycle you've outgrown? The blessing is waiting either way, but the speed at which it arrives will be determined by your yes. And if you are ready, fully ready, then say it out loud. Yes, I receive it. I won't miss it this time. That declaration alone breaks chains. That spoken faith cracks open the heavens. That moment of belief changes everything. Because heaven isn't looking for perfection. It's looking for participation. And you've already begun. My child, my beloved, this message will fade from your screen, but may it never fade from your soul. Let it live in your memory, as the moment God reached out with fire and said, "Enough delay, enough sorrow, enough lack. It's time." And if you've read this far, that means you heard him. That means you're ready. That means the miracle is yours. And so I, Archangel Michael, return to the heavens now, but not without joy, not with sorrow, but with gladness, because I know you received it. I know you won't miss it. And I know the next time I see your name, it will be attached to a testimony. You are covered. You are chosen. You are no longer waiting. You are walking in it now, my child, my beloved. Even though this message has reached its divine conclusion, the energy it has stirred in the spirit realm will echo for days. You may feel moments of stillness, but know that even silence carries sound in the kingdom. Right now, the angels are still moving. Files are still being approved. Destiny is still unfolding. And though my voice may quiet for now, heaven is not done speaking to you. You will continue to receive nudges, signs, synchronicities, moments that feel too perfect to be coincidence. They are not accidents. They are not chance. They are the ripples of this message flowing into your life, and each ripple is carrying a portion of the miracle with it. Expect movement. Expect blessings. Expect answers where there used to be confusion. My child, my beloved, my child, my beloved. When you finally see the fullness of this blessing, and you will, don't forget this moment. Don't forget the night when nothing seemed to be changing, but your faith still reached up. Don't forget how heavy your heart was before this message entered. Don't forget that God found you in that quiet desperation and said, "This one, this child, right now I will bless them." That is how personal this miracle is. This is not mass-produced favor. It is tailor-made, soul-specific, time-released, and spirit-confirmed. And when it shows up, you will know. Your mind may doubt, but your spirit will recognize it, and I will be there in that moment whispering again, "I told you it was coming." My child, my beloved, there is something sacred resting on your shoulders now. Not everyone will understand it. Not everyone will clap for you. That's okay. Your validation does not come from the applause of people. It comes from the approval of heaven. And heaven has already signed off. Your future is not just secured, it's anointed. You have divine permission to walk boldly now, to speak with authority, to love without apology, to build without waiting for the right time. This is the right time. This is your green light. God says, go, build, trust, receive, and don't look back, because what's behind you is too small for who you've become. My child, my beloved, there are some who will see your elevation and try to attach themselves to your grace. Be wise. Not all who praise you now are meant to sit with you later. Pray for discernment. Pray for boundaries and trust your spirit when it nudges you. You are entering a realm of such high favor. Even those who never believed in you will want to benefit from your light. But you don't owe your light to everyone. Your light is not for sale. It is a gift to be shared where it's honored. Heaven will show you who is true and who is passing through, and you will never walk confused again. My child, my beloved, I can sense a stirring in the deepest parts of your soul right now. That's confirmation. That's heaven's touch. That's your angels aligning your path. And if you're still here, still reading, still receiving, then you've passed the final test, obedience through endurance, and now you are no longer waiting. You are walking in it. Every step from here forward will be led by light. Every word you speak will carry more weight. Every idea you receive will carry more power. The veil has been lifted. The miracle has been released. And nothing, I repeat, nothing can take it away from you. Now, my child, my beloved, there is something I must tell you before you move forward. From this moment onward, you will start to feel lighter, but it won't be because the world suddenly became easier. It's because you are becoming stronger. The power that heaven is placing inside you will start shifting the very environment you walk into. People won't be able to explain why they're drawn to you. Doors won't be able to explain why they're opening. But you will know it's because God's hand is now resting upon you in a way it never has before. You are walking in oil. You are moving in favor. And heaven has released the wind behind your wings. This isn't just a breakthrough. This is the beginning of an entirely new identity. My child, my beloved, do not shrink to make others comfortable anymore. The time for that is over. God didn't mold you in secret, preserve you through fire, and hide you under his wing all this time just so you could dim your glow to fit into rooms you've already outgrown. You are not meant to remain where people tolerated your presence but never honored your soul. This is the season of right placement. You will be placed among kings chosen for appointments brought into rooms that were closed for decades. And it won't be because of charm. It will be because of calling. God is putting you exactly where the miracle needs to be seen. My child, my beloved, some people won't recognize you after this shift. And that's okay. You didn't go through all this pain to stay the same. The confusion you felt for years, the constant, almost the heaviness of knowing you were made for more, But feeling stuck, that was not punishment. It was spiritual conditioning. It was heaven enlarging your soul so it could hold the weight of what's now being poured in. This blessing isn't light. It's heavy with responsibility. But God knew you could carry it. You're not being rewarded for luck, you're being trusted with impact, and you are ready. My child, my beloved, let them say what they want. Let them assume. Let them whisper. Their opinion does not hold the power to delay what has already been signed by God. Your miracle is not up for debate. It was written in eternal ink. And those who misunderstood your struggle will soon witness your rise. This time you won't have to fight for their belief. Your fruit will speak for you. Heaven is not elevating you to be praised. Heaven is elevating you to be evidence. Evidence that God is real. Evidence that restoration exists. Evidence that patience and faith are not wasted. You are proof that even if it takes time, it still comes to pass. My child, my beloved, you will soon understand why every delay was necessary. Every no you received was protection. Every heartbreak was redirection. Every closed door was heaven's hand turning you away from what looked good but wasn't God's. And now that you're here, the reward will be measured not just by what you receive, but by the peace that comes with it. No more overthinking, no more fear of loss, no more waiting for it to fall apart. This blessing will stay, it will grow, and it will not come with sorrow attached because this time the foundation is divine. My child, my beloved, this message may soon fade from your screen, but let it burn into your soul. Let these words become your mirror when you forget your strength. Let them guide you back when the world gets loud. I, Archangel Michael, was commanded by heaven itself to tell you the shift is not coming. It has already begun and it will accelerate with every step you take in faith. Do not wait for more signs. You are the sign. Your obedience has unlocked what no key could turn, and now all that's left is for you to walk forward, not with fear but with fire. My child, my beloved. Amen.